Today on the USA News, massive destruction in Tel Aviv as Iran's counterattack against Israel causes billions of dollars in damage. Get all the breaking details next. Hey folks, welcome to the Watchman USA News. A very busy weekend once again in the world's most chaotic and strategic region, the Middle East. We had that major terror attack out of northern Iraq, the semi-autonomous Kurdistan region, which we detailed for you here in the newscast yesterday. 2 Israeli tourists were killed, many others wounded, including a young child. And now there is an all-out Iranian assault against Israel, taking place right now. We've gone break down what happened over the weekend, and we gone dig into this Iranian counterattack, which has left hundreds dead in Iran and caused billions of dollars in damage in the form of fires, explosions, collapsing buildings, and more in the city of Tel Aviv. This is not good. According to Israeli officials, it's just getting started. They're expecting more attacks in the coming days, so we will break it all down. Before I do, a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you get alerts every time a new video is posted. Give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate your support here. And join us every day for breaking commentaries from a pro-Israel perspective. Hey, it is April Fool's Day today, but there's nothing funny about what we're about to discuss. All right, let's get into it. Let's begin with that deadly terror attack launched by Iranian-backed forces out of northern Iraq, specifically Shia militias in the Sinjar area of that country. And again, 2 Israeli tourists who were visiting the biblical site of the ancient city of Nineveh. They paid the ultimate price. They were murdered in cold blood by these Iranian proxies. Now, Israel responded with airstrikes last night. That was the first response. But the major response came today in the form of a multi-pronged assault on Iranian targets throughout Iran. And we have seen Iranian state TV footage showing the destruction in Tel Aviv, in particular. A lot of people are talking about this Holocaust museum, a replica of the Jewish Museum in Berlin. It was completely destroyed, burned to the ground. The head of Iran's Revolutionary Guards Corps, which undoubtedly orchestrated this attack, boasted about the fact that this museum was hit, called it a Zionist museum. The larger point here, folks, and we talked about this in detail on yesterday's newscast, which if you missed it, you can check it out in our archives. If you want to be notified when we post a new video, make sure you subscribe. But the larger point is, yes, Iranian state media is gloating about this attack. The Iranian president, Ibrahim Raisi, also known as the Butcher of Tehran, he called the response, quote, appropriate. And make no mistake about it, it was an Iranian response. Iran's fingerprints are all over this attack. Yes, those Shiite militias in northern Iraq, they carry out attacks from time to time, but they are fully beholden to their masters in Tehran. They are essentially the foot soldiers of the Iranian regime. And Tehran gave the order today to unleash hell against Israel. That's exactly what they did. Now, some 700 rockets were fired out of Gaza by Iranian proxies there. Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad towards southern Israel. Hundreds more rockets fired out of Lebanon towards northern Israel, again, by Iran-backed groups, Hezbollah, and the smaller Shia group. Hezbollah, Lebanese Hezbollah, and the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine. And then those suicide bombers, 3 of them, again. We've never seen that in almost a decade. And one was thwarted at the border fence. One blew himself up outside a shopping mall in downtown Tel Aviv, killing 4. Another blew himself up at a bus station, killing 7. 7 people were killed in that attack today in Tel Aviv alone. Another 6 were killed in the rocket fire. It was mainly in the form of a missile strike. An Iranian drone kamikaze style slammed into a building in central Tel Aviv. It apparently was carrying explosives, and it caused the collapse of that building. We don't know yet how many people were inside that building when it collapsed, but 5 people have been confirmed dead so far. There were several people on stretchers being taken away from the scene, badly wounded. And once again, we have heard reports of people trapped in the rubble. So tragically, this death toll is going to climb. And again, we haven't even mentioned the hundreds more injured. This is a major blow against the nation of Israel. Now, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei, he weighed in today as well, and he boasted that this was not the last attack. This is just the beginning, according to Iran's supreme leader. He said that Israel has nowhere to hide. His exact words. Well, God says in his word, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." So God still has something to say about that. We certainly hope and pray that the God of Israel is going to protect his people during these turbulent times. Now it's interesting because many times here in the newscast, we talk about Israel's response. Israel has not responded yet in any significant way to this multi-pronged assault. They are likely saving their best for last, but Iran clearly wants a war. This is clear, folks. This is an escalation in terms of Iran's behavior, Iran's desired outcome here. They want a war. They want to provoke Israel into a ground campaign in Syria. They want to see large-scale fighting erupt between Israel and Iran in Syria. They think that would be beneficial to the Iranian regime. Why? Because they would portray any Israeli action against Iran in Syria as an overt act of war, and they would rally the masses against the Zionist entity. It's real. And they would use that to their advantage. So Iran wants this war. Iran is provoking it, no doubt about it. And in the meantime, innocent people are paying the price. 4 Israelis have been killed, 7 Israelis have been killed, 11 Israelis have been killed, and many more wounded. Some of them critically so. We are praying for the people of Israel right now. We love the people of Israel, and we are praying that God Almighty protects them during these very perilous times. Again, Israel has not responded yet in a major way. They are likely biding their time, seeing where this goes. But rest assured, folks, Israel will respond. Israel does not allow its sovereignty to be violated like this without responding, and will bring you that breaking news as it happens. Till tomorrow, thanks for joining us here on the newscast. God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the newscast. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. Click subscribe and turn on notifications for new episodes every weekday.